The Australian cricket team are somehow alive in the ICC Champions Trophy. One win against England in a record chase, then a washout, and now they face a virtual quarterfinal against Afghanistan on 28th. The Australian team have been ravaged by injuries. Mitchell Starc is not there, Pat Cummins is not there, Josh Hazlewood is not there, Mitchell Marsh isn't there, Marcus Stoinis is not there, and so is Cameron Green. When a team loses 6 top guns, at that time one has to understand that yes, it will not be easy to recover. But Australia, yes, they may not win the Champions Trophy, but they still have that champion DNA mindset. This is why they are still alive in this. Now, Mitchell Starc in one of the podcasts was asked, why did he miss the Champions Trophy? Remember, when the original squad was announced, at that time, Mitchell Starc said he's withdrawing from the Champions Trophy due to personal reasons. Now, what are those personal reasons? Why did he not want to play the Champions Trophy? The reasons are few, but there are different reasons. Some personal views, number one, and had a bit of ankle pain through the tests that Australia played against Sri Lanka. So, two major factors. An ankle injury that he sustained in the Gaul test, and second, personal reasons. What are those personal reasons? We'll get to it a bit later. We've got the WTC final coming up and West Indies tour after that. So the Champions Trophy is not Starc's priority. He wants to maintain that, okay, my priority is the WTC, my priority is the West Indies tour, because he's on the cusp of playing 100 test matches. He also needs only 18 more wickets to get to 400 test wickets. Starc has always prioritized test cricket. He's always prioritized the ICC events. But now certain factors have ensured that he has to prioritize certain formats. And that's why, primarily because of the ankle injury that he suffered in the Sri Lanka test matches, is what has decided he will not want to risk it. He was in visible pain. He was limping in that Sri Lanka test matches in Gaul. And that is why the chance to not play him was taken. Main, what is the chronology? IPL, where he's got a multi-year contract with the Delhi Capitals. WTC final. Get my body right, play some cricket in the next couple of months, and then ready to go for the WTC final. Now, the deterrent that the BCCI has given is that if anybody does not report an injury, then if you decide to suddenly withdraw from the IPL, then you will not be allowed in the IPL for 2 years. Now, this is the deterrent which is ensuring that, okay, all the foreigners give full-time commitment to the IPL. And that is what is exactly happening. Mitchell Starc has had to prioritize IPL and the WTC final because he understands that, yes, I may not be able to play the IPL for 2 years. And that is why IPL, he has to honor the contract with the Delhi Capitals. And also he has to understand that, yes, WTC, Australia versus South Africa is incredibly important. Now on the personal reasons, before I come to this WTC format bit, the personal reasons. In the podcast, Mitchell Starc did not specifically say anything about what were the personal reasons. But it is assumed 2 reasons. One, high security environment in the Champions Trophy means players' limited movement will ensure that their mental health is not that good. Second, if you win the semi-final, if you're paired up against India, you'll have to go and play in Dubai. So that extra travel amidst a tight, packed schedule, the mental trouble that it will cause for certain players is something that they want to avoid. And that has been assumed, that personal reasons, that yes, you're playing in Pakistan, it is anyway limited movement. So yes, you'll be cramped up to your room. It won't do well for your mental health. Second, Pakistan to Dubai, travel yet again. This is an issue which will really be under the scanner then. But Mitchell Starc wants a certain change in the WTC format because he says format needs tinkering still. Everybody's got 6 tests series, which is 3 away and 3 home, which is okay. You get the same points for home and away wins. It's a percentage-based model, so it's an imperfect system. Now, many people have highlighted the fact that, okay, South Africa played only 12 tests, yet they managed to get through. How many 3-test series did they play? Actually, 0. Australia played 2 5-test series, and then they have managed to ensure that they make it to the WTC final, so their route was longer. Can the ICC have a steady, equal number of matches that has been played? But because Australia, India and England, the big three, want to hog all the attention, they are the only ones who play 5-test series. In this cycle, 2025-2027, you'll see Australia take on New Zealand for a 4-test series. When was the last time New Zealand played a 4-test series? You'll have to go back maybe 2-3 decades to ensure that they played at that time. So, Starc wants some changes in the WTC format as well, but his priority was clear. IPL, WTC final. Because he had an ankle injury, he didn't want to risk it. But at the same time, because of the tight security restrictions in Pakistan, plus on top of that, you may have to potentially go to Dubai in case you want to meet India. This played a big role potentially in ensuring that Starc decided to withdraw from the tournament. So personal reasons is supposed to be that one. But Starc has not come out officially and said what is the real reason. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.